Hey, colorful people, welcome back to my channel. And I got something new to show you guys that I've been working on. And I'm trying to perfect some things. Well, one thing anyway. And I'm still designing things. So, I have been printing my own diamond painting pens. Okay, I have a 3D printer that I got for this past Christmas. And, I've been designing things. I said, you know what? Let's do some diamond painting pens. And I'm going to show you, well, before I show you these, I'm going to show you my printed ones and fails. Okay, so I printed these, and I'm going to tell you why they're broken. Okay, so I can't remember which one I printed first, but I think I printed this one first. And the thing with no, I take it back. I printed this one first. I printed this one first, and I figured maybe that if I printed it, and the way the printer I had it print, it was printed up, coming up like this. It was like printed from the bottom up. Okay. So I started printing this, and I figured, like, you know what? Once I get printed, I'll drill the holes in, and another. It didn't work like that. So I tried to get the hole started right here in the tip of this. It didn't work. I tried to do print the hole. Drill a hole in the bottom. It worked because it was a more sturdier. So, but then I didn't get it big enough. So, that was that. So then I'll come back to that. Why it was broken. Okay. So then after I did that, I printed this one. And I printed a smaller one, and again, you can see the pattern on that. There is the software that I use called Tinkercad, where you can design your own 3D prints, what they call STLs, and I forgot what the acronym STL stands for, but I'll put that in the link when I put it in my description. But anyway, I tried again, and I tried to paint it with a hole at the tip of it and a hole in the bottom. Again, the hole wasn't big enough to put a tip in there. So again, that was another fail. Okay, so then I tried it again with this one, and I changed the filament, and the filament actually looks like a reel of and this is like a double-ended one, another one that I designed. I call this my Nabi drill pen, and I tried to put it on it, and then I printed it too big. He said a bigger hole. That's way too big. It did not fit. I don't know what I was thinking. It didn't fit. And so, and on the other end, I printed it, and it didn't fit. So, again. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you what they're broken. Okay, because again, with this one, I printed it from the bottom up. Wait a minute. This is the bottom. I printed it from the bottom up. I think I printed two. Yeah, I printed a couple of these. I printed it from the bottom up. And the thing about it is that because it goes around and round and round, when it prints around, it goes up, it keeps coming up. And I'll show you one in action when I print another one. How I print them now, that is that you can see the layers here when it prints it. And so because it's the layers, this got dropped, just like this one. This is fine. It didn't, my grandson got to hold it for one. Every time I print something, he thinks it's his. So I printed it, and guys, excuse me back there, and noise because I'm kind of watching a TV show too. But anyway, I found out the hard way that when you print them, because it starts from the bottom and it just goes around and around and around each layer coming up as it gets to the top or the bottom. Okay, so that's the layers. Again, you see the layers in that. Now, because it's on layers and it's dropped, it's really easy to break, especially in these small areas, like in between the circles. So when I dropped it, it broke. Like, oh, dang it, that ain't gonna work. So that's why this is in pieces. And then eventually, this one did get dropped. I was doing something to it. I can't remember if it was me. I think I did it. I was trying to do something to it. I think I was probably trying to still, excuse me, drill a hole in it, and I snapped it. I'm like, well, this is not going to work because it snaps easily on a seam or, on a layer. So that's when I designed my other ones. Okay, so I got a bag of, and I had to show you one that I did for my mom, and she loves it. And And so now I don't print them that way anymore. I print them. I print them. Somebody said I want cheese. Well, I guess I'll show you that way. Laying down. So when I print these, I printed this one first, and I printed it like it's kind of beveled at the end, if you can see it. So it's kind of like curves off at the end over here, and it doesn't there. So it was printed fine all around, but then when it got to the top, then it left this the way it looks on the top, and I don't like the way that looks because it was trying to make a bevel. Because I was printing going around this, and it was laying on the side like this, and it was going back and forth this way. And so now you see that the seam is along this way. It's not going around because because it prints in a different not angle, but can't think of the word, but anyway, it prints it differently. So it prints lying flat. It doesn't print from the bottom up. Okay, so that's why I left that on there. And so it was a good print and it worked, but then I had my circle off-centered here. It wasn't print, but it still works. What I had to do is also had to print like a little jig or something to measure the holes and to get it right. So I finally got it right. So now it fits in there, and it still works. But this was I kind of like a fail, but it still works. So now I can put one in here. I can put a multi-place on one end, and I put my name on it, as you can see that. And this is what they call silky filament because it has a shine to it. It's like a metallic color, and it's of two colors. So this is the first one I printed with it laying down. And then I printed one for my mom, and her name was just like this one. Let me see what's my phone. I see the picture. Sherry has hers, and she picked the color. She likes green, and I had two different shades of color. I'm going to show you what the filament looks like too. Okay, so this is what the filament looks like. This is a small one because I bought or like a set in the colors, and gets so my son is on the other side of my door because I'm in my new craft room in the house. But anyway, so this is how it comes. This is filament, and this is called PLA filament, and it's silky because it's metallic. Now, other kinds, it's like a slightly bigger reel. This is another, it comes in different sizes, and this is just solid red. And it's not metallic or anything, so it's just called PLA filament. It's just not silky because it's not metallic. Now, the biggest size that it comes in is this one, and I got most of the ones that I have here. I got the smaller size because I get them I bought the filaments in a set, and they come with multiple colors. I get like 3 to 4 different rows of filament in different colors. But this is the biggest they come, and this is like 1 kilogram, I think they call it. And this is silk copper PLA filament, and 1 kilogram and a spool. And this is the biggest they come, and this is one of the bigger ones. I got like probably three big rolls. I got this color, this color, and silver. And the silver one is on my printer right now. So, and they come in vacuum packed bags. So this is another one that come on a different set because it's different. And this was is 3 colors, I believe, or 2 colors. But yeah, this is how it comes vacuum wrapped. So, and this comes in a set of 4 or 3, I think 4. And they're different brands. So I have no problems with printing different brands. I just buy them because I want the color, and I get them, and they're really not that. It's really not that expensive, especially if you buy like a mini set. So okay, now let's get back to my diamond painting pencil. Okay, so this is the first one I bought. I'm gonna see if I got a picture of the one I printed for my mom. Hers is just green, this color. I got this color and this color. This color green. I asked what color green she want, and she picked that color. So I printed hers in that color. And let me see. Let me find a picture of hers. And now my dogs are barking. I hope I can't hear that. It's not too loud. Because my son is noisy and now my dogs are barking. So let's see if I can find a picture. I got pictures over here somewhere.
When are you gonna start trusting me?
Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to just pull it up in the messages while I show. Cause I had she lives like 3.5 hours away from me, so I had sent her pictures of it after I printed it, and she liked it. So I sent her pictures of it. Yep, that's not in there. That's not gonna be. Let's see. I think it's in this chat. Nope. Oh crap, where is it? I hear this. Okay. So, this is the software that I got a picture of where I designed it in, called Tinkercad. That's what it looks like in the software when I designed it. And then that's another angle of it. I was showing her pictures of it. That's before it's printed, of course. And then you have to use another software to what they call slice it. And after slice it, shows you how the layers, how it's going to print. And I sliced it in a slicer software called Prusa. I use Prusa one and Cura. I think I like Cura better. Cura is the one that came with the software. I mean, SD card with my printer, and Cura software was on there, so I started using it fast. I'm more familiar with Cura, but I did try Prusa, and so that's why I looked at that when it's sliced. Okay, and then this is how it looks after I printed it. That's a picture. These are pictures I showed my mom before she got it. You know, doing the process of it printing and all that. And she likes it. Her name is Ernestine, but I put Steen on it. And so that's another picture of it. So that was the one that I printed on mine. So I did print hers first, and then I printed mine. I showed her pictures of mine. So so that's what that is. Okay, so I'll show you my printer setup later in another video. Okay, so I was printing, and I said, okay, so this is easy to print. And so with this one, then I printed these. I printed me a pink one, I printed that one, I printed all these. Okay, so I don't know which ones I printed next, but I printed this one. These, you would think these are the same color, but they're actually not. If you can see it up close, you can see this one is rose gold. Well, it gives it a number because it says red copper, but I'm calling it rose gold because it looks rose gold to me. Because I'm in the crafty world too, and I use rose gold a lot, and this looks rose gold to me. So I'm calling it rose gold, but they're calling it red copper. With the silky peel and finish, and this is called my Nabi name. And I love these because they're light, and I like the way they feel in my hand, and I love it. And I've used one of these. I think it was this one, the one I've used before. I've used actually. So I love these. And so it didn't print perfectly, but it's still cool. And I printed this one, and this one is the copper one, the big roll that I just showed you. This is the copper one, and it printed cool. Got a little bit of a fly in it, but I just put this for supports. And again, if y'all want to know information on that, then I will print another one of these, and I will show you what it looks like with supports and all that, because of the way I printed it lying down like this, and it printed going back and forth instead of up and down. So now I have to worry about dropping this and it breaking. So this is I like this. This is better. Okay, so then I printed me a pink one. I printed the pink one. I took off the beveled edge, so it's just a straight edge. It just goes straight out, so you don't have that funky. Stay right there. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pull this back up because I was trying to short a beveled edge. See how that looks? See it printed that on the top right there. Let me turn it this way. See it printed that funky stuff right there. I was trying to bevel it. It's not this one is straight. I said to do that. And I'm talking about bevel. See, look at it. You can see why it's curving, and it comes. I had it curved down like a little bit right here. So that's why I printed at the top. It tried to make that bevel thing. So you can see it from the side that is beveled. Right here, like it comes off and it kind of curves in, and that's the way it looks. So I didn't like that look, so I just went back and I redesigned it, and I printed it so it didn't have the bevel there. It just goes straight across, and so it prints flat across the top. It don't have that funky stuff on the end. So that's how I printed my mom's. So I think I did print mine first. Yeah, because I didn't want that going on with hers. So yes, I did print mine first, and then I printed hers. So these is two. Again, I love the feel of these. It's bigger than a regular diamond painting pen. Where's my? I thought I had some in here. Oh crap! I'm just get a diamond. You know the regular ones, the regular cricket ones. Because I have some of those too. Where are they? I got stuff that's knocked over here. I can't. Where's my dang diamond painting pens? I thought I had some over here. But anyway, I'm gonna have to get one because I want y'all to see the difference and the bigger, the different size in them. Let's see. Here we go. I just want to show y'all the different, how much bigger this is. And I'm thinking I'm going to make some more. I'm going to size these down and make them a little bit lighter. But see how much bigger this is than the other one. Now, probably a lot of you use this size. And I've got a few of these. And they're good because they're better than the plastic ones that came with the kit. Because I can use them for some of them. You grip it something that small. I don't know about y'all, but it makes my fingers, my joint starts to hurt. So I started buying these, right here. I have made some. I had used some of the plastic with the little kits, the ones that come with the kits. I have put clay on them, and I've used those, and those are good too. But I'm telling you, this is so much lighter. It's so light. And because it's so big, I love the grip on this. So you see I got a multi-place on one end and a tip on the other end. Single placer. So I love my diamond painting pens. So, I mean, this is usable even though you can see that hole on the end is off center. But it still works. And this was off center too. So, try that out. But it still works. So then, now I was having a problem with my printer shifting. The thing about these printers, they're very temperamental, and I say that because I'm a newbie and it's really not the printer, it's probably me. I just gotta learn how to use it. But when it's printing, like it's going back and forth, it's going around, it's going this way instead of going up, going around and around this way, it's going this way. I mean, it's actually going around this way instead of it going around this way. But anyway, so you see that flaw right there, that line right there. it shifts. And so the thing about with the printer is that when it shifts like that and it just keeps printing, it doesn't have any indication. It has no way, the way they have these things made or the way they're programmed or whatever. There's no way that the printer knows that it's shifted and that it needs to get back on, what it does. Because it'll shift just a little bit for for whatever, because something, my settings are off or something's loose or something be tightened up, a belt or whatever. It'll shift for whatever reason, and I have to fix it, and then it'll just keep printing like that, and it can shift again, whatever. So it shifted that one time. I mean, the pen is still usable. I hate that flaw in it. Let me see up close. Let me show it to you real up close. If you see that, if I can get in the camera, you see that it shifts right there, and it goes all the way around. It'll shift it all the way around. So there's that shift where the printer shifted, and it just kept printing that way. But again, like I said, I had to figure. I had a way of I had to figure out what size hole I had to use, and get one on the bottom. And so even though it shifted, you can probably see that where it shifted, it still goes in there and it works. And I can put it on either side, and I can put a multi-place in there, and it's still usable. I don't like that flaw, but I can still use it. And there's my name. So that's that one. And I was trying to print one for a friend, and hers did the same thing. I tried to fix the settings, and I'm gonna still send it to her because it's still usable. But after we did my settings, actually I printed hers first, and that was the first time I got the shift in it. See, with these, I didn't have a shift; they printed perfectly. And then these printed okay, but then there was another one right here. One of these shifted somewhere, and it was I printed her this one in this pink first, and I printed hers first. I printed it because I printed the first time. Dang it, it shifted. So I tried to fix my settings and fix it, and it printed like that again. And then so that's when I started printing in my name, and I still couldn't fix the settings on it. I'm gonna try it again. And I got this code because I figured if I printed it in different filament, this is not silk PLA like the other one is. I figured because sometimes regular, non-metallic filament and silk filament, it reacts different. You gotta have a different setting for it. So I figured if I got another, that did it in a different color, a different kind of filament, non-silky filament, that it would, work. No, it still shifted. So I'm still trying to fix that. So I got multiple ones of printed her. They're all faulty, but they still work. I'm still trying to fix this, find the right setting to fix that issue. So that's that. And then I printed this one. It's a spiral, and this is printed okay. It printed good. The supports makes it look funky right there on the end. You can see that with the supports because it's not flat on a flat surface. So I had to print supports with it, and I gotta fix this. But it's still, for the most part, it printed pretty good. It's still a workable pen, and I still use it. Let's see. So it still works. And so I love my diamond painting pens. So again, it's got a nice pull to it. So I'm thinking once I get this this flaw fixed with the knobby, where like I said, I named them because to tell them apart when I got them on my SD card. When I put the SD card in my printer, didn't know which one I want to print. I named this one a spiral diamond painting pen. This is a knobby one. And this one is, I forgot what I named this one, but they all got names. So once I get this problem fixed with the shifting in it, and they, like I said, they're not perfect, but they still are cool, and they work. I might start printing and selling these. I might give some, do a giveaway on some of them. Okay, so now, I also printed some diamond printing trays. Okay, so the first one I printed was one for my mom. I got that file I didn't design. There's sites where you can go to get free STL files. You have to download it, you have to slice it, and then you just print it. And so this is one I printed my mom one to match her pen. Hers was green, like the same color as her pen, and it printed cool. Or no, it didn't. Actually, it didn't. I printed this one first. And the thing about it is when these things print, the first layer has to go down and has to stick to the build plate, and it warms up, it heats up, to a certain degree. So I have a set of two. This is mostly there's 60 for the build plate. Again, I'll show you all this when I'm showing you if my printer's actually doing its thing. But it has to fit. It has to stick to the build plate while it's printing. And if it doesn't, it'll come and start peeling off. And this will happen with this one. If you see that flaw right there, it started coming out. But I just let it keep printing. And it printed perfect. It printed, fine. It didn't shift anything. I've been trying to print another one. Every time I try to print one now, it shifted. I don't know why. But so the inside is fine. It's good, and it works. It works okay. It does work. It's just that little flaw right there. So it's good. So I printed this one to go with this. This is my copper one. And then I printed one for mom. Hers printed perfectly. Then I printed another one in pink. That's the bottom, like the first layer. And it printed cool. And it's a nice size. It's a nice size pen. Let me see. How big is it? Where's my ruler? I don't feel like reaching for it. It's all over there. But wait a minute. Yeah, I got one right here. So this one, these measure about 3 1/4, including the tip, about 4 3/4. So it's a nice size diamond printing pen. This is from this tip to all the way to this side, 4 3/4, and this is like 3 1/4. So these are nice size diamond printing trays. So I like these. I've used these too, and they're pretty cool. So that is my thing now. I'm doing with my one of the things I'm doing with my I'm trying to go with that one. Just imagine this one in green with like my mom. I printed for my mom. It's that. So I might have a giveaway on my channel soon to give away a diamond painting pen with your name on it, one of your choice. And then I have some color choices too. And I have some that is solid color, non-silky, and silky filament, and in different colors. I got some in 3 colors, and I got some in 2 colors. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with that. Okay, and then one other thing that I did with my printer that has to do with my coloring that I designed, and I made me a pencil extender, and again, crap, I don't have a pencil around. Let's pull out a pencil out of my pencil case I got right here. I have a pencil case right under my little thing here, and it works. And I had to do the same thing. And see, like when you got one of the short pencils, especially with the with your good pencils, like I love my Prismacolors. I printed a couple. They didn't fit, and so I had to, probably make a jig to, make it fit, and then so now it fits. So I had to, I only put it in one end, and I thought about it. I could print another one in, so if I have 2 colors that I'm using are short, I can just flip it and use it. So this is a pencil extender, and I love it. It works. I gotta make it the whole little bigger because it does kind of makes an indentation on your pencil once you take it out, and I don't like that. So it works and whatever. So then I try to make one smaller, and like the ones that you have in the stores. I have one on here somewhere. Where is it? I have a pencil extender somewhere. I do actually have one that I bought this, from Hobby Lobby, I think. And it comes in 2 parts. It has like the actual pencil, like the size of the pencil, and then it's like the metal end that goes over that. I tried to print that. That's what the bottom part looks like. It is funky. But the rest of them printed okay. But then the part that I put it on that would actually stick the pencil in, my measurements are off or didn't print good, so I gotta redo that. So I'm still in the design process of doing one that's smaller. Well, it's not as big as this one. But again, I like this stuff because I like the feel of it, and it does work. And it's just one piece. So that's kind of cool. And then again, I could probably just do one uh, instead of printing one out like in one piece. I just do it in two pieces instead of having it whatever. I just do it that way. But this does work. So I am proud of myself for um, doing a pencil extender because I've downloaded other STL files that were from that other people designed, but I said I want to design my own thing, and so I got some things I designed I haven't even printed yet, but I am really proud of my diamond painting pens because I really haven't seen anybody print have any diamond painting pens that they printed. I've seen where they've had like the acrylic ones or the resin ones like these. But I said, you know what, let's try something in diamond painting pen. So I like these. And I'm going to redo these. I'm going to make them a little bit smaller. But I do like the big size. I love the way they feel in my hand. So that's what I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you my printing shenanigans that's going on with my 3D printer. I'm still learning it. And it's fun. It's not like a Cricut. It's not like that. I mean, because with each file or thing that you. Okay, sorry guys, camera died. Change the battery. So yeah, so I'm going to be redoing some things, making these smaller, and reprinting these. And these are I just love these. And like I said, I got these other things. I got some other things I printed too, but they're not diamond painting related or coloring related. But I'm gonna do a crossover. I think I've said that before, but these are some other pens I've printed, and I love these. Like I said, these are so freaking cool. So I gotta get these to my friend. She doesn't know that. It's gonna be a surprise. She won't know until she get them in the mail. And she's not subscribed to this channel, I don't think so. It's not stuff she won't know about. I won't yeah, she won't know about it till she get it. She get it. So thanks guys for watching, and y'all have a colorful day. Bye.